What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today, I'm looking at all the Ballon d'Or winners if Messi and Ronaldo didn't exist from obviously 2008 when Ronaldo won his first Ballon d'Or, all the way to 2023 when Messi won his final one. There are 2 years that neither of them won the Ballon d'Or. Obviously, Modric 2018, Benzema 2022. Can't just skip over those because obviously that was the winner without them. Um, I was the winner with them. He was better than them anyway. Starting off with 2008, I'm doing this based on who came third in the voting, right? So like, don't hate for what I say. It's literally just the voting of who was third place or second place, depending on the year. Starting off with 2008, Fernando Torres, obviously at Liverpool, sort of prime couple years before he went to Chelsea. Obviously won the Euros with Spain in 2008 as well. Obviously, Ronaldo did win the Champions League at Man U, sort of his not breakout, but his season like that. This guy is like the real deal. This guy's one of like literally the best player in the world. Messi as well. This is the peak Barcelona times with Pep. Maybe just the next couple years was really prime Barcelona and Torres. The win was enough to make him come third in the Euros. Obviously, a fair way behind Ronaldo, not too far behind Messi in the overall rankings. Except 2009 was Xavi, obviously Barcelona winning the Champions League. No real surprise there. Absolute wizard, part of the best midfield ever. Teammate of Messi as well. So to be third place while Messi's your teammate, it's not the easiest thing to do. Obviously, did end up third. Messi still quite far ahead as well because obviously he had a great season, defeating Man United in the final as well. Ronaldo included in that. Though Ronaldo did join Real Madrid halfway through this year as well. 2010, a lot of people saying maybe he should have won it. Andres Iniesta, the man who scored the winning goal in the World Cup final for Spain in extra time. Iconic moment, one of the most iconic moments in World Cup history. Some people may say he deserved it then, but he didn't obviously end up winning it, with Messi going on to win it. This year they changed to percentages, but Ronaldo nowhere near the podium or not on the podium. All La Masia top three. Barcelona, pretty strong year for them, you'd have to say. And to have all three of their players on the top three of the Ballon d'Or is no small feat. Iniesta, Xavi really tight there. Messi still ahead. I mean, if Messi's on your team, you're not going to win the Ballon d'Or ahead of him, are you? Moving on to 2011 now, it is Xavi. These guys, Xavi and Iniesta, were just like the third best player in the world for a good few years here, if not the second in a few years. Obviously, another Champions League win for Barcelona against Man United as well, as you can see in this picture. Not a good couple years for Man U in Champions League finals, but yeah, Xavi, no surprise there that he's on the podium again. This time was behind Ronaldo. Messi was with a massive percentage of the vote, no surprise there. But yeah, Xavi once again just proving he was one of the best players in the world at this time. 2012, it's getting a bit repetitive now. Andres Iniesta obviously did win the Euros with Spain as well, competing the three-peat of the Euros, World Cup Euros. But I mean, in a year where Messi scored 91 goals or something, you're not going to be anywhere near him. No surprise there that he didn't actually end up winning. This probably was Iniesta's strongest year, definitely up there. But if you scored 91 goals, how is anyone beating you? To be honest, I'm not sure how Messi's on like 100% at this point. Don't know how he's only on 41%. But I mean, yeah, he's still quite far clear, to be fair. 2013, this is one of the biggest robberies, well, not robberies, the biggest controversies in Ballon d'Or. People talk about this as one of the most undeserving ones, probably Ronaldo's most undeserving one. Obviously, people like to talk about Messi's latter ones as more undeserving, but people like to discredit the 2013 Ballon d'Or a bit. People think Franck Ribéry should have won it, obviously won every trophy under the sun with Bayern Munich. Incredible season for them. Himself still bangs on about to this day a bit, to be honest, saying how he was robbed. And at the end of the day, I mean, if Messi or Ronaldo had this season, it'd be unanimous. So sometimes it does just come down to the name. You feel like to beat Messi and Ronaldo, they're always going to be up there. So even if you do this, it's not guaranteed. Whereas if one of them did this, they'd be miles ahead. So I mean, it was a very tight vote, to be fair. I feel like the Messi Ribéry vote might have split the Ronaldo vote. If it was just a two people option, maybe Ribéry would have got the win. But I mean, to come third after a season like that, you do have to wonder, like, what is your luck, to be fair. 2014, a goalkeeper on the list, Manuel Neuer, obviously won the Golden Glove at the World Cup with Germany. First and only goalkeeper on this list. Only goalkeeper to win the Ballon d'Or was Lev Yashin, so he would have been the second. And I mean, you can't say he didn't deserve it, to be fair. That Germany team was so strong, defeating Messi's Argentina in the final as well. Neuer in third place, almost squeaked to second place, 0.4% behind. That's got to be like a one vote difference. So yeah, it is kind of crazy how close he was. And we could have had a Ballon d'Or won by a goalkeeper for the first time in years. 2015, the teammate that may have came the closest to beating Messi, perhaps, it is Neymar when Barcelona did win their most recent Champions League. All the way back in 2015, this was the prime MSN days. No one could defeat them at all that season. Neymar obviously wrapping up the Champions League final with the goal right at the end. Still not enough to get him second place, though, 7%. A lot of people saying that Neymar should have won it, but really he wasn't even that close, only on 7%. I know the votes aren't everything, but I do think that Messi was just so far clear this season, and some of the Xavi and Iniesta years were probably a lot closer than this Neymar year was. 2016, a new name now, Antoine Griezmann, who won Player of the Tournament at Euro 2016 despite losing the final to Ronaldo's Portugal. Albeit Ronaldo didn't really do much in the final, went off with an injury and coached the team to victory, or as he likes to say, no one really sure if that was true. Pretty sure a couple of the players have said they didn't even hear him. But yeah, Griezmann did come third in the Ballon d'Or this year. Very strong year at Atletico Madrid as well, making the Champions League final. So yeah, it ended up in third place, still miles behind Ronaldo. Was pretty unanimous this year, considering they had just won the Champions League again, and he won the Euros, and he was pretty good in the Euros, barring the final. Scored a couple great goals in the group stage as well. And I mean, there's no argument if Ronaldo or Messi win a Euros or World Cup or Copa America, they're winning the Ballon d'Or. It's just kind of how it works. 2017 now. This is Neymar again. The year which he moved for PSG for a still world record fee. I don't know who's going to break that. I mean, if Lamine Yamal was to leave Barca, maybe, or if Haaland or Mbappe were to leave, but I can't see any of those guys leaving anytime soon, especially on a fee-paying deal. But yeah, I mean, Neymar this season spent the first half of the year at Barcelona, then obviously in the middle of 2017 went to PSG, ended up in third place in the Ballon d'Or that year. Not too far behind, still a bit behind. Obviously, Ronaldo, this was the year they won the Champions League once again, so no surprise there. The Real Madrid team was one of the best teams ever, and when Ronaldo's doing what he's doing, scoring a billion goals, scoring like 50 goals a season, what are you really going to do? 2018 now, obviously, Luka Modric did win this Ballon d'Or, quite far ahead. Messi all the way down in fifth place, didn't have a strong World Cup, didn't have the greatest season in Europe either with Barcelona. Modric winning the Champions League, coming runner-up in the World Cup with Croatia, won with a golden ball at the World Cup as well. Ronaldo in second. I mean, also had a great season. He moved to Juventus, obviously, following the World Cup. Griezmann and Mbappe both won the World Cup. This was like Mbappe's breakout year. Obviously, he was at PSG prior, but this is where everyone's like, okay, this guy is the real deal. Same with Griezmann, obviously very strong at the World Cup for France, doing the L dance on everyone. 2019, probably the closest Ballon d'Or in history. Virgil van Dijk coming in second place after the Liverpool Champions League winning season, and the season in which they got like 97 points and still didn't win the league. But yeah, Messi ended up going on top, had a great season to be fair, although did lose out to Liverpool in the Champions League semi-finals, although in the first leg did score that wonderful free kick. And if Dembele had scored that chance to make it 4-0, who would have known what would have happened? But yeah, 5-6 points splitting them. Ronaldo's still there in third, but yeah, I mean, one of the closest votes ever. A lot of Ronaldo fans like to claim this is one of the robbed Ballon d'Ors. Same with the next one. Obviously, 2020 was cancelled, so 2021, Robert Lewandowski probably should have won it, to be fair. I mean, 2020, they should have just gave it to him. Why'd you have to cancel it? Just do it on Zoom or something. Definitely should have deserved it in 2020. 2021, probably a strong argument as well. Did end up a couple points behind Messi in the end. Obviously, this was the year which he moved to PSG. He did win the Copa America, so that is one thing that I guess goes in his favour. Jorginho in third after the Chelsea and Italy triumphs as well. Strong season for him. But yeah, this is all in all, the top three all very close together. Probably a pretty unanimous top three as well. 2022, obviously Karim Benzema won it. Ronaldo and Messi not on the podium for the first time in donkeys. Sadio Mane after Liverpool winning the Champions League, obviously Senegal winning AFCON, and De Bruyne as well. But I mean, Benzema was so far clear this year. Everyone knew it was him. Everyone knew he was the best player. That crazy knockout run he had with Madrid. No surprise there. They just did a comeback every game, basically. Pretty unanimous win for Benzema. In 2023, the final Messi Ronaldo dominant Ballon d'Or. People said it should go on to Erling Haaland after his treble winning season, 53 goals or something. I think he scored for Man City, losing out narrowly to Messi after he obviously did win the World Cup, to be fair, into Miami as well at the time. But yeah, I mean, if Messi wins the World Cup, wins player of the tournament, he's going to win the Ballon d'Or. Mbappe in third after ghosting for the whole World Cup final until the 80th minute. And then obviously Haaland in second. I think people just like to say Messi didn't deserve it because they like to say Messi didn't deserve it. I mean, the World Cup, he was instrumental for Argentina. And that last season for PSG, the pre-World Cup 22-23 PSG team was crazy. Neymar, Messi, Mbappe all firing like crazy. Then after the World Cup, Messi kind of no longer cared. Neymar fell off a bit, and Mbappe obviously was still Mbappe, but he'd kind of probably a bit down after the whole World Cup. But yeah, Messi, I think he was definitely the best player in the world this season. And yeah, I mean, that was his final Ballon d'Or. Maybe he'll win one 2026 after they win the World Cup. Who knows? But yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.